There comes a moment in every person's life when the world becomes loud, too loud. The opinions of others, the doubts, the expectations, the disappointments, they create a storm around you. And in that storm, there is one voice that can save you, one voice that can lift you, one voice that can turn your entire life around. That voice is your own. You must believe in yourself even when no one else does. Belief is not just a feeling. It is a force, a power, a decision that you make every single day. You must choose to trust your journey, trust your strength, trust spirit, even when the path ahead is uncertain. There will be days when you want to give up, days when everything feels heavy, days when the mirror reflects doubt instead of confidence. But these are the moments that define you. These are the moments when your belief becomes your weapon. You must believe that your life has purpose. You must believe that your existence matters. You must believe that no matter where you start, you have the strength to create something extraordinary. Your background does not limit you. Your mistakes do not define you. Your struggles do not break you, they build you. Believing in yourself means standing up even when you're tired, speaking your truth even when your voice shakes, and choosing courage even when fear whispers in your ear. It means trusting that every step you take is guiding you to the life you were meant to live. There will always be people who underestimate you. There will always be voices that tell you you're not enough, not strong enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. But understand this, the world only reflects back what you allow yourself to believe. The moment you change your inner belief, your outer world begins to shift. Opportunities appear, strength grows, doors open. Life becomes aligned with your purpose. You must silence the noise and hear your own heart. You must block the doubt and honor your own dreams. You must let go of the fear that someone else's opinion is stronger than your own truth. Because the greatest power you will ever have is the courage to believe in who you are and who you can become. You are worthy. You are capable. You are powerful beyond measure. And the world needs you to believe in yourself so you can become the person you were destined to be. Believing in yourself begins with learning to trust your inner voice, the one voice that stays with you no matter where life takes you. It is the quiet whisper that tells you to move forward when everything around you says stop. It is the intuition that guides you to choices that feel right for your soul, even when they don't make sense to others. This inner voice is the most honest version of you. It knows your potential long before the world sees it. But too often, people silence that voice because they fear judgment, rejection, or failure. When you stop listening to yourself, you begin to drift away from your purpose, your passion, and your truth. The world becomes louder than your heart, and you lose your direction. Believing in yourself requires courage, the courage to trust your instincts when others doubt you, the courage to take risks that scare you, the courage to follow dreams that others cannot understand. When you honor your inner voice, you begin to unlock the power within you, the power that was always there but buried under fear and insecurity. Every great achievement starts with one moment of self-belief, a moment when you choose to trust yourself more than the opinions around you. Your inner voice is not weak, it is wisdom. It is your natural compass guiding you toward the life you were created to live. When you choose to believe in that voice, you step into your strength and your entire life begins to shift. Confidence grows. Clarity appears, opportunities open, and slowly you become the person you once only imagined. Self-belief is tested most when doubt and fear stand in your way. These two forces are powerful. They can paralyze you, distract you, and convince you that your dreams are impossible. Doubt tells you that you're not capable. Fear tells you that you're not ready. Together, they create a prison that keeps you from rising into your potential. But here's the truth, doubt and fear are not signs that you should Stop. They are signs that you are stepping into something meaningful. Anything worth achieving will scare you at first. Anything that has the power to change your life will challenge your confidence. When fear shows up, it is not your enemy. It is your teacher reminding you that growth is happening. The key is to move anyway. You don't overcome fear by waiting for it to disappear. You overcome it by walking forward with trembling hands and an uncertain heart. You overcome it by taking one small step, then another, until the fear loses its power over you. You must learn to question your doubt instead of questioning yourself. Doubt is only a thought, an untested idea created by insecurity, not truth. When you confront it, challenge it, and push through it, you discover a strength you didn't know you had. The more you act in spite of fear, the more your belief grows. And with every challenge you face, you prove to yourself that you are stronger, braver, and more capable than you ever realized. Pain is often the birthplace of self-belief. When life breaks you, when circumstances shake you, when disappointment hits you, you begin to see your true strength. Pain forces you to confront parts of yourself you once ignored. It tests your spirit, but it also shapes your character. When you choose to rise from pain, instead of surrendering to it, you discover a resilience that transforms your entire life. Believing in yourself means recognizing that your struggles do not weaken you. They prepare you. Every challenge teaches you something: patience, courage, discipline, wisdom. The heartbreaks, failures, and losses you've experienced are not signs of weakness. They are signs that you survive. And survival is powerful. Instead of letting pain close your heart, let it open your vision. Instead of letting pain silence your dreams, let it awaken your purpose. Pain is not the end, it is the beginning of a new version of you. When you learn to turn pain into power, you stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a warrior. You begin to trust your ability to overcome. You begin to believe that no matter what life throws your way, you will rise again. And from that belief, your strength becomes unstoppable. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build through repeated actions. It grows each time you keep a promise to yourself, each time you take responsibility for your life, each time you choose discipline over excuses. Confidence is a daily practice. It comes from showing up for yourself again and again, even when you're tired, even when you're scared, even when the results are not immediate. When you believe in yourself, you don't wait for motivation, you create it. You don't wait for validation, you give it to yourself. Confidence is built by doing the things you once thought you couldn't do. It expands every time you push beyond your comfort zone. When you decide to improve your life, your habits, your mindset, your environment, your confidence becomes unshakable. And when your confidence becomes unshakable, the world feels different. Challenges shrink, opportunities appear, your voice becomes strong, your presence becomes powerful. You no longer question your worth because you know you have earned every part of who you are becoming. That is the beauty of self-belief. It makes you fearless, focused, and free. Believing in yourself is not just about confidence. It is about alignment. When you trust yourself, you begin to build a life that matches your spirit, your values, and your purpose. You stop looking for approval and start living with intention. You make choices that nourish your soul instead of choices that please others. Purpose comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. It comes from listening to your dreams, your passions, and your calling. When you believe in yourself deeply, you realize that you were not made to live an average life. You were made to live a meaningful one. And meaning comes from alignment. Every time you choose discipline, you get closer to purpose. Every time you choose courage, you get closer to purpose. Every time you choose self-belief, you step into the life you were designed to live. When you align with your purpose, life stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a mission. Your actions become intentional, your vision becomes clear, and your spirit becomes unstoppable. At the end of the day, everything you dream of, everything you hope for, everything you want to achieve begins with one thing: belief in yourself. Not the belief others give you, not the validation the world offers you, but the belief you build within your own heart. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Circumstances will challenge you. But the moment you decide to trust your own strength, the moment you choose to stand firm in your own worth, everything starts to change. You were not created to live small. You were not sent here to blend in, to shrink, or to hide your gifts. You were made to rise, to shine, to break barriers, to build a life that reflects the greatness inside you. But none of that can happen until you look in the mirror and say, I believe in me. Your journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Every step you take with belief becomes a step toward your purpose. Every challenge you face with courage becomes part of your strength. And every dream you chase with confidence becomes part of your destiny. So walk forward with your head high and your heart steady. Trust the process. Trust your path. Trust yourself, because when you truly believe in who you are and who you can become, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can stop you.